What's happening, guys? Today we're going to be having a look at a particular lens I haven't actually been using for quite some time, and that is this little beauty here, which is the Canon RF 24-105 f4 to 7.1. This is the kit lens. This isn't the L version lens that is out as well, which is more expensive, heavier, bigger, and slightly better with a fixed aperture. This is the kit lens with the variable aperture, with a mind-crushing 7.1 at the long end. So at 105 the aperture closes to 7.1, which is kind of like a bit extreme, to be honest. I've never seen a kit lens that can actually go to 7.1, but then again they came out with super zooms at f11, so I don't know what the hell they think that these cameras can actually do. So today we're just going to be having a look and see if this lens is actually livable, especially if you want to do certain aspects such as just out and about, you know, a type of travel type of lens, a vlog lens, nighttime lens. So all of that kind of factor we'll be looking into. So we'll be looking at stabilization, high ISO, how it performs, image quality, the softness, edge softness, and the focusing if it's quiet enough for vlogging. So I'm going to be doing a short little video, which is kind of like a day in life with a 24-105. We'll be doing it with other lenses as well, just so that you guys can actually see how it actually performs. So without further ado, let's have a look in a day in life with the Canon RF 24-105, and I'll see you guys later on. Oh, and if you guys are interested in my review about this particular lens, so I'll be talking about, you know, what's good, what's not so good, and of course who it's for, then I will put a timestamp in the description and across the board here as well, if you want to actually skip it and just hear me talk about this lens. But if you're not interested in that, you just want to see the image quality, then stay tuned because the video is playing now.
They've made a lot of improvements and changes. So this here is the Mini 3 Pro, and it's designed bottom legs fold underneath. The Mini 3 Pro here, though, is a little bit different in that the front legs fold under and the back. Now that we have those arms unfolded, though, walking around the drone, you'll notice that the Mini 3 is physically larger than previous Mini drones from the
Absolutely fine, and that is sorted. Thank you very much. All right then, take care, bye.
Welcome back, guys, and thank you for sticking around. So in this portion, we're going to be having a quick little discussion about this lens, and speaking of it, I might as well just hold on to it as well. The first thing that I actually want to point out is the fact that how light this actually lens is. This lens is super light, especially when you think at 24 to 105, you'd expect this to be somewhat of a heavy lens, especially if it's an RF that people tend to claim about, that it's huge, it's massive, it's just for some reason always super heavy. It doesn't need to be that heavy. But in this situation, especially the non-L version lens, this is really light, to be honest. I can actually pass this off as an APS-C lens. Of course, the build quality isn't exactly the best, but it is actually nice when you really hold on to it. So the large portion of the lens is actually made out of the rubber material that you hold on to so that it can zoom in and out. And of course, this section here is where the control ring, or of course the focus ring, is at a flick of a switch. And as you can see on the other side, you actually have the focus and the stabilization on both on the other side of it. You don't actually have anything else other than just some marking. It is a really nice looking lens, to be honest, especially when it's paired up. It is still kind of tiny, but it isn't small. It's still girthy kind of thing, if that makes sense. It is still a fat lens. It doesn't feel really nice, to be honest. Image quality is fantastic. I didn't notice anything bad at any stage from 24 all the way up to 105 and anything in between. I didn't actually notice like, okay, here is really soft. Don't shoot at 85 mil or 77 mil. Didn't notice anything about that. What else can I say, to be honest? Light, super affordable. If you get this at a kit lens with one of the bodies, whether it's the RRP, Canon EOS R6, or even the R5. I think it sells with the R5, I'm not too sure. If you guys did enjoy this video, then like, subscribe, because it does actually help this channel out. I'm trying to reboot it back up. I have been gone for a couple of months now. So in YouTube term, that's a lifetime, to be honest. So any support from you guys would be greatly appreciated. Now, that's it for me. I hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace out. And also, if you guys are actually interested in a Canon R6 R5 rig that isn't small rig or Condor Blue or anything, super expensive, this is something minus £100. So if you guys are actually interested in it, this is the actual rig. It has got the top handle, so I can actually monitor myself, so I can see myself. It actually has all of the ports accessible so that you can actually put your peripherals. So I've got my wireless lavalier there. I've got my screen on top. It's got a handle so you can still actually use that. And of course, it actually has a, Arca Swiss kind of base plate, so you can actually put any of these on just a regular tripod. I actually don't have fully rigged out with obviously NATO rails and all that kind of stuff. So if you guys are actually interested in this, then of course I will be actually doing a separate video on that, so stay tuned for that. I have got a hell of a lot of backlog of videos that I need to actually do. So if you guys are interested in that, stay tuned and you will see a video shortly.